So here's my tank. What I do when I want to do a water change is this pipe right here is the intake. And I have this ball valve on here. So I twist this. That will allow water to start to flow down to here. Inside of here, let me turn the light on. Inside of here is a transfer pump. This pump was like $60 at Harbor Freight. It's pretty cheap, but it works great. As you see, PVC pipe going up to back here, where I turn this red one, and now it's open to go up and drain. Now what the blue one's for is the same line, both drains and fills my tank. Here on the unfinished side of my basement is where I have my water storage tank here, and then down here is where it goes into my pump, my sump, which then gets drained outside. So right now it's 12:30, and I'm going to plug this in, and I'm going to drain half my tank. So I mark my tank with a fill line here. It's a small piece of tape here in the back. So that's about 50 gallons, so I know when I drain it exactly where to go. So you see the Discus don't care at all. None of the fish ever care about the water changes. So right now, as you see, I have the hose just going into the holder. What I'm going to do though is I'm going to hook this up eventually. I've got the other end already ready for my pump back there. The other end is going to go into the drain, so all I have to do is, like at the fish tank side, just flip a few of these ball valves, and I'll be able to switch between draining and filling. I just need to buy one more end for it. Back there's another Harbor Freight, super cheap, like $20. Okay, I'm down to about my fill line, so I'm going to come down here and stop it. This is all I do is I stop it, turn off these ball valves. This ball valve over here is just I don't like keeping water in the line going down to this cheap pump down here. Okay, I just took the hose that goes up to the PVC back up into there, plugged it in, and it should start filling. When it fills, the fish usually come over this side of the tank just to stay away from the current. This is what every fish tank person should have, a water alarm. So what happened is this transfer pump leaks a little bit of water. So I'm not sure if you could hear that, but I was just saying a water alarm is something everyone should have. What happens with this transfer pump is some water will come out of the end of that a little bit, and it's just a tiny bit, but it makes my water alarm go off. I was all the way upstairs and heard that with no problem. I just come down with the towel and dry it off, and we're good. Now at this point, the fish just don't care anymore. So now we're pretty much full. It actually took 17 minutes today, but I stopped for about 5 minutes to help my wife with something, so not bad at all. As you see, it's full. I go back, shut off the pump, close the ball valves, and we're done. Just want to point out, if anyone does this, this ball valve is incredibly important. Without this thing shut, there's a siphon that will drain the tank down to where the fill pipe is. I didn't record the video, but it was gurgling, so it was sucking water up through the pipe even though it was off. Or this was still open. One important thing I forgot to mention is that this ball valve here is very important. This is where the water comes into the tank. If you leave this open, there'll be a siphon in this pipe, and it will actually drain your tank down to the level at where the faucet is.